This is the galaxy map screen that I've been working on. Its main goal is really to bring the third dimension in without sacrificing usability. So there's a need to maintain perspective whenever you bring in a three-dimensional map. Right now the map is centered on this blue star in the middle, Tristan, and you can rotate the map around that point. And of course you can use the right mouse button to move the point that it's centered around, so I could move it over here, and then I'm rotating around that point. And clicking on any star makes the game center on that star, and the galactic plane moves up to the star's level. So for example, if we wanted to see Krebs, we click on it, and now the lines that are being drawn from all the stars to the plane, they're all pointing up at the new position of the plane. So everything gets redrawn based on this perspective. So I could click here, and it'll move down to here. Now the camera also centers on this star, so you get you can rotate around it. Notice that rather than instantly moving, it animates to the new location over about 30 frames. So that's, on a normal gaming PC, that would be half a second. I think transitions like this have to be smooth. They can't just be juddery. I think a lot of people forget about that in game design. These lines from each star that show you whether they're above or below the plane, that help to maintain a bit of perspective, they can be turned off, and you can see that the difference that makes in trying to maintain perspective when the map's not moving. I think it's a big difference. If you turn the plane off, you can turn the plane off. And you can just take a look at this star here, Foruna. This is a star that has gone supernova at some point in the past, and this red ring around it is like the shock wave interacting with the interstellar medium. So this is kind of what you would see after a supernova, and there's this kind of hollow bit in the middle, because it's not there's not a lot of material facing us from there, because if you imagine it's a sphere, the edges of the sphere will have a lot more material than the rest of it. At least a hollow sphere. And I have a procedure that reduces a star to a neutron star, so that's what's happened here, and then produces one of those shockwaves around it. I just think it's a really cool effect. Probably not completely realistic, but I like it. I have got nebulas, they're implemented, but they look crap right now, so I've just temporarily removed them. And so that's pretty much where I am with the galaxy map. Essentially I've got all the 3D elements in, and right now I think on usability it hasn't lost much compared to a simple 2D map. You can still quite clearly tell which stars are near and which ones are far away, at least by moving the map or rotating it a bit. And I think the click functionality for stars really helps you to figure out what's in your local neighborhood, because you can click on a star and then just rotate around it, and you can of course zoom in and out.